And go. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Ganesha. So it's Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. So we'll do it together. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. And we say that 3 times. And then the last is Jai Ganesha, but it's a little Jai Ganesha. So just a little drawn out. And we're invoking the power of Ganesha and asking, setting the intention of any blockages, any things in our way energetically be removed. So there's a clear path to source. So we'll begin. Just Om Gom Ganapati Namaha. Oh, I'm so sorry. We have someone entering. Apologies. Hi, Sue.
Hello.
So we've already begun. We're just chanting to Ganesha to start. So just taking a comfortable seat.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on mute, and I'll run through it one more time for Sue. So the chant is Om Gom Gana Pataye Namaha. And we'll sing through that 3 times, and I'll be using the guitar a little bit as accompaniment. So Om Gom Gana Pataye Namaha 3 times. And then the last line is Jai Ganesha. So invoking the spirit of Ganesha, remover of obstacles, Hindu god with the elephant head. So maybe take a deep breath. Let it go. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Ganesha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Ganesha. We'll go one more time. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Ganesha. And then closing the eyes. I'm just feeling the resonance of this invocation. Perhaps feeling the subtle hum of prana activated within. Begin to heavy the tailbone. And the breath comes deeper and longer, bit by bit. As you begin to lengthen the spine, pressing the seat into the earth, sides of legs and feet. And find that place where the spine is perfectly balanced. All the chakras in alignment from root to crown. The shoulders be relaxed. And even as you're gently drawing the belly button in, find some softness and ease in the stomach. Continuing to lengthen and deepen the breath. And to feel the support of the earth beneath you. As you sit here breathing, becoming aware of your internal landscape, I will share a poem with you from What is True Here by Dana Falls. How is it that the divine spark inside me can be so obvious one day and so hidden the next? I feel like Jekyll and Hyde. Speak to me at the right time and I can wax eloquent about inner light. In those blissful moments, it's as if the darkness doesn't exist. But it's just a matter of time before life's pendulum swings in the opposite direction and I'm groping blindly for a light switch. I can say this, I stumble in the dark much less than I used to and always emerge with a gift, some bit of insight or inspiration. I'm learning to be curious about shadows instead of just resistant. I've grown more aware of the middle ground where light and darkness coexist, and the words equanimity and buoyancy both have something to teach me. Bring the palms together at heart center. Take a moment to set a sankalpa or a sacred intention for your practice. And let's come to stand. Whew. Finding your mountain pose. We take a little rock side to side, front and back, finding all four corners of the feet pressing into the mat. Draw the tailbone down and lift through the back of the neck. Shoulders roll back and down, palms facing forward. Close the eyes. Even as you're drawing great strength from the legs, let the knees be soft. Feel the energy of the earth rising up through your feet. And then inhale the arms up to the sky. And exhale right back down. This time, inhaling the arms up, send the gaze up, draw the tailbone down. And then exhale, palms come down, chin comes down. Begin to flow. Opening up the heart, little back bend at the top, and exhale, gentle curve of the spine as you come down. And perhaps as you begin to move through this, you'd like to make the gesture a bit more exaggerated, maybe bending the knees as you come forward and really rounding the spine. Maybe give yourself a hug. Maybe find your own expression of the pose. What would your body love to do here? How can you make it your own? Maybe you'd like to squat very low. Experiment with changing the cross of the arms. The interlacing fingers at the top, really pressing into the feet, pressing the hips forward. Maybe sending the hands out in front. Oh. The next time you squat down, bring the hands to heart center. And then twist over to the left. Notice if the left hip is popping forward, right hip is popping forward, and gently draw it back. Twisting from that space above the belly button. Breathing into any heat or shaking that may be building here. And then inhale, rise all the way up, send the arms up to the sky, maybe a little back bend. And then let the arms come down to the sides. Take a moment of pause. Just a couple of integrating breaths. Perhaps once again, tuning into that hum of prana within. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, draws the palms through heart center. Come back, chair. And then twisting over to the right. Drawing the left hip back, keeping the hips even, pressing all four corners of both feet into the earth, drawing the right shoulder back, pressing palms together. What's happening with the breath? What's happening with the mind? What is real? What is true? And then come back to center. Arms lift to the sky, maybe little back bend. Arms come down. Bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Close the eyes. And breathe. Notice what is present now. Watch as the energy goes from active and buoyant to still. Then release the hands. And facing the long edge of the mat, step the feet wide. Toes turn out slightly. Bringing the hands into prayer position. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, goddess legs. Sending the knees back. Knees should be tracking right over those center toes. Maybe a little rock side to side. Just a very gentle movement. If that doesn't feel good, then stay in stillness. And then find your center. Left hand comes to the inside of the left thigh. Lift the right arm up. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale, bend over to the side. Inhale, center. And then exhale right over to the other side. And we'll flow a bit. Side to side, firm foundation in your powerful goddess legs. The top of you stays fluid. Big full breaths. Release any gripping in the toes. Couple more times to each side. You can do it. And when you're ready, rising up, 5-pointed star, release the arms. And give the shoulders a little roll out. good job. And step the feet together and come to the top of the mat. Finding once again your mountain pose. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Find a little movement here. Maybe a little sway side to side. Maybe you shake the head, no. Maybe you shake the head, yes. Pressing into the feet, drawing the belly button towards the spine, relaxing shoulders away from ears. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and swing like a great wise elephant's trunk. Ganesha, remover of obstacles. Jai Ganesha. And then bringing the hands to the shins. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. And plant the palms. Exhale, step back, plank. And we'll hang out here for a few breaths, so get comfortable. Yay! Pressing both hands into the mat, each pad of each finger, the heel of the hand. Drawing energy out through the heels of the feet. Spine is long. Biceps are spinning forward, triceps back. Gaze is down. You're shaking, you're growing. One more breath. Let the knees come gently to the mat, big toes touch, press back, child. Maybe let out a sigh. Perhaps gently rocking the head side to side would feel good. Maybe rolling the head back and forth, massaging that third eye point. On your next breath in, roll up to tabletop position, and then curling the toes underneath. Exhale, press back, down dog. Maybe shaking the head out. A little bit of movement to help you come into posture. Take a deep breath in. And float to table. And then exhale will bring you back, child. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Beginning to move with your breath, maybe closing the eyes even. Inhale, table. Exhale, child. Find a wave-like motion in the spine. Find that ocean rhythm in your breath. Feel free to add or subtract, to explore other areas, other postures. Always tuning in and listening to that prana flowing through you, that life force energy. Flow through one more cycle and we'll meet in table. And when you arrive in table, bring that right foot forward. Coming into a low lunge, maybe you'd like to have some blocks here. We'll inhale, I'm going to open up the heart, open up the chest. And exhale, straightening that front leg, folding over. Just pulsing in and out of this place. Pressing the back shin, top of foot into earth. Using the supportive blocks or not. Perhaps you'd like to play with balance. Lifting the arms and lowering them. Next time you come to your lunge, curl the back toes and press through the back heel. Straightening that left leg. Plant the left palm, the inside of the right foot, and twist towards the right. Perhaps extending the right arm up. Right arm can also wrap behind or hold on to right hip. Notice if the right hip is popping out, can you energetically draw that bone into the socket? Take one more breath. And then release. Bring the left knee to the mat. Send the right leg behind and press back into child. Stretch the arms over to the right. Maybe left palm comes on top of right. Little side stretch. Couple breaths here. And then sending the arms over to the other side. Breathing into that side body. Enjoying this moment of grounding. And when you're ready, inhale and rise, come back to table. This time, left foot comes forward. And again, flowing in and out of that low lunge. Opening up the heart and then bending over straight leg. Enjoy the movement. Enjoy being with yourself in this moment. Divinity, darkness, and everything in between. Next time you find yourself in lunge, curl the back toes and press back through the right heel. Bring the right palm to the center of left foot and twist. Drawing left hip bone into socket. Either continuing to send the left fingertips towards the sky or perhaps taking a little half bind here. Using the support of the earth, continuing to press away from the mat with that right hand, left foot. Notice if you're collapsing into that right knee, send the heel back. And then unravel and step the right foot forward, come into forward fold. Let out a sigh. Maybe shake the head. Wiggle the hip side to side. Maybe drawing some figure eights with your hands on the ground in front of you. Imagining you're running your fingers through some beautiful soft sand. Figure eight's also the symbol of infinity, of forever. Bring the hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, plank. Yay! It's another plank. Finding a place where you are comfortable. Pressing each finger into the mat, heels of hands, sending energy out through the heels. Drawing the belly button in, tailbone back, crown forward. Breathe deep. Enjoy the shaking. One more breath. Knees come to the earth, and the hips back to the heels. Let out a sigh. And notice how quickly things change. On your next inhale, rise to table, curl the toes. Exhale, down dog. And flowing through our little flow a few times, inhaling table. Exhale, child. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Couple more rounds. Let the breath move you. And coming into down dog when you feel complete. Walking the hands back just a little bit towards the feet. Take hold of the right ankle with the left hand and take a peek under that right arm. Couple of breaths here. And then releasing that. Bringing left palm to mat. Taking hold of left ankle with right hand and sending the gaze under your left arm. And releasing that. Coming back to your down dog. And then walking the feet forward, forward fold. Pressing into the feet, drawing from that belly strength. Sweep the arms around and up. Deep breath in. And then releasing the arms down. Inhale, arms come around and up once again. Exhale, hinging forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step the left foot back. Coming onto the ball of the back foot and then spinning that heel down, setting the left arm in front of you, and then allowing that left arm to lift you up into warrior two. Finding your center. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the legs. Arms cross in front. Exhale, back to warrior two. So a little flow. Inhale, straighten, and exhale. Perhaps imagining you're some kind of a creature. Or maybe just that you're dancing. Maybe you'd like to switch directions. How much space can you find here? Connecting again to that watery element. And see, even if as you move, you can tune into that subtle vibration of prana. Next time you come to warrior two, let the left hand drop to the left thigh. Inhale the right arm up. Bending back and making space between right elbow and right knee. Breathe. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Continuing to bend into that front knee. To release any gripping in the toes. Inhale, rise up. Send the left palm to meet the right. Back toes spin forward. Step up. Palms together at heart center. Close the eyes. Feel your feet on the earth. Draw that earth energy up through the soles of the feet, through the whole body. Perhaps here recalling your intention. And tuning into that subtle hum of prana. Inhale the arms around and up. Hinging forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time, the right foot steps back, I believe. If I'm wrong, just do the opposite. Spinning that back heel down, reaching the right arm forward, and then let the right arm carry you up, warrior two. Adjust as needed. That front heel should line up with the back arch. Extending through both arms, opposite directions. Dropping the tailbone down. Lengthening the spine. Relaxing shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the front leg. And exhale, arms cross, warrior two. Floating with your breath. Finding once again that watery movement. Maybe even closing the eyes and playing with your balance. Maybe playing with switching directions of current, of energy. How much can you fill up with breath? Where is that hum now? Arriving back in your warrior two. Drop the right hand to the right thigh. Inhale the left arm up and bend back. Peaceful warrior. Make space between that left knee, left elbow. Bending into the front knee. Next inhale takes you back up. And then bringing both feet to face the long edge of the mat. Relax the arms down. Close the eyes. Take a couple breaths here. And toes turn out slightly. Bringing the hands to prayer and Coming again, goddess legs. Now find a place here with these goddess legs where you feel very stable. Perhaps you need to bring the hands to the knees or the hips. If you want a little more, you can bring the arms straight up or come into goalpost arms. And lift the heel of the left foot. And then bring it down. And now lift the right heel. And then bring it down. Now see if you can lift both heels at the same time. As you're lifting the heels, the tailbone is traveling down to the earth, even as the crown lifts. Belly button drawing in. Gaze is focused on one still point. Oh, and then release. Straighten the legs. Let out a noise. Take a couple breaths, maybe a little wiggle. And then again, bringing the palms to heart center, goddess legs. Find that beautiful integrity of the spine. And when you're ready, and if you want to, lift the heels. Balancing goddess. Breathe. Let it shake, let it rattle, let it roll. One more breath. Send the heels down, release the arms, straighten the legs. And shake out if you need to. And do it just one more time. And then we're gonna make our way down towards the ground. Bringing the palms together at heart center. Ending into those powerful goddess legs. Finding that long spine, a place where you feel balanced, supported. And then coming onto the toes. Breathe. Maybe the hips even sink a little lower. Maybe not. Maybe the heels lift a little higher. Maybe you're shaking a little bit more. One more breath. And then, come up. Woo, you did it. Great job. It's hard work. Bring the feet back together. Come back to the top of your mat. Inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come down, stepping back to plank and either bringing the knees to the earth and finding your way to your belly or coming all the way through chaturanga, tucking the elbows in. Either way, arriving on your belly. Turn the head to one side. Take a couple breaths. Moving into the more cooling portion of our practice. Moving away from that yang energy, from that sun masculine energy into the cooling yin feminine moon. If your head is turned towards the right, turn it towards the left. Bend the left knee, flexing the left foot, sending it out to the side, coming into a half frog. And breathe. Allowing that left hip to open and release. Belly is soft against earth. Find your heartbeat. Find that subtle hum of prana. Send the left leg straight behind you. Oh, take a moment to notice any differences between left and right leg. And then turning the head towards the right, bending the right knee, flexing the foot, coming into a half frog on the other side. Forehead can also be on a block or straight down, resting on a pillow if turning your head to the side is not comfortable for your neck. There should never be pain. Feel belly breathing against earth. Feel heartbeat. Notice where you can invite in a little softness, a little ease. Take a couple more breaths. And then sending the right leg behind. Sending the gaze forward. Bring the arms down at the sides. Palms facing earth. The chin can be pressing into mat as you roll the shoulders back and extend through fingertips. Scooting the legs back long, pressing the pelvis into the mat. Lift the head, lift the chest. Maybe lift the arms, maybe even lift the feet. Breathe. Press the pelvis into the earth. Continue to extend energetically through toes and fingertips. Notice as you breathe in, the torso lifts. Take one more breath. Release everything down. Bring the palms in front towards the chest. Press up and away and back. Hips to heels. Swing the legs forward. And come to lie on your back. However you'd like to get there. Yogi's choice. When you arrive on your back, draw the knees into the chest. Make some circles, one direction. Giving those hips a little massage. And then send the circles in the opposite direction. And then letting the hips arrive back at center. Send the knees over to the left. Maybe you scoot that left shoulder over just a little bit, perhaps crossing right leg over left. Some like to straighten the right leg and hold on to the foot or the toes. Arms can be extended long in a T or cactus arms, or perhaps one hand on the belly and one on the heart for grounding. The neck is comfortable, the gaze is towards the right. And find a place where you're melting here. Find the pause in between breaths. Allow any tension in the forehead or the jaw to release. Let the tongue come away from the roof of the mouth. Surrender. In your next in-breath, come back to center. Oh, and exhale the knees right over to the right. Maybe scooching that right shoulder blade over just a little to come into alignment. Maybe you cross the left leg over the right. Maybe you extend the left leg long, holding foot. Maybe you stay in a gentle twist. If the neck is happy, gaze travels to the left. Shoulder blades. Resting in the support of earth. Loosen any gripping. Train the mind on the breath. As if there was nowhere else to go. Can you completely immerse yourself in this posture? On your next inhale, draw the knees back to center. Giving yourself a little hug, a little rock side to side. The knees separate and then come back together, making circles. And maybe taking those in the opposite direction. And then pressing lower back into the earth, knees separate, feet come to hands. Happy baby. Pressing through the heels, flexing the feet. Knees pointing towards earth. Spine is long. Maybe you're playing, rocking around. Maybe straightening one leg and then the other. It would feel good. Maybe bringing the feet together. And then send the legs up towards the sky, straight legs. Pressing the lower back into the mat. Find the place where bone is stacked on top of bone. So you're using minimal effort to keep the legs here. Arms can be open wide, cactus, or perhaps hands on the belly or heart. Little inversion. Keep the mind trained on the breath. Keep the mind trained on the hum. Finding stillness. Draw the knees in towards you once again. Little rock, maybe circle. Maybe a big squeeze. What would your body just love right now? Any movements that may be calling you. Take a few moments to explore. Whenever you feel complete, find your way to Shavasana. Final rest. Putting on any layers, socks, sweaters, blankets. Give you something under the knees to support the lower back. Find your way into a settled place. Maybe taking a cleansing breath. And then releasing any breath practice. Feeling the weight of your body lying on your mat. Supported by floor and earth beneath. Back of the head is heavy. Eyes relaxed in socket. Relax the forehead. Release any tension in the jaw. Let the lips part. Back of neck releases and relaxes. Shoulder blades heavy, sinking. Whole arm, left and right, release. Fingertips curling towards palms. Let go. Hips release and open, sinking. Feel their weight. Feel their lightness. Pelvis is heavy. Right leg releases any holding. All the way down into the toes. Left leg releases and relaxes. All the way into the toes. Feel the whole back release. Feel the body from crown to toes. Notice the hum of prana. Whole body relaxes. Time to rest. You've done a good job. It's time to rest now. When the mind wanders, gently draw it back to the breath, to the earth, to the hum. Breathe. How is it that the divine spark inside me can be so obvious one day and so hidden the next? I feel like Jekyll and Hyde. Speak to me at the right time, and I can wax eloquent about inner light. In those blissful moments, it's as if darkness does not exist. But it's just a matter of time before life's pendulum swings in the opposite direction, and I'm groping blindly for a light switch. I can say this: I stumble in the dark much less than I used to, and always emerge with a gift, some bit of insight or inspiration. I'm learning to be curious about shadows instead of just resistant. I've grown more aware of the middle ground where light and darkness coexist, and the words equanimity and buoyancy both have something to teach me. Begin to deepen the breath. Inviting energy back into the body, to the mind. Explore some movement. How would you like to wake up? Eventually, find yourself lying on one side or the other. And take a moment to pause and bring to mind something that you're grateful for in this very moment. When you feel ready, make your way back to Sukhasana. Bringing the palms together at heart center. Let's share an Om. Deep breath in. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Victory to the light of consciousness. Thank you.